Hey there, fanboys and fangirls. This is your host, the other Luke, and joining me as always.
The other host here.
And unfortunately, at this moment, Lord Skywalker, Sherlock Colvin, and Raiden cannot join us. They may join us soon, but they are out on some quest. Let's just put it at that. Getting some adult life things done. So they may pop up later on. If not, the other host and I will be here.
Hold the fort down.
Yeah. And for this episode 101, the first one of our next 100, we've actually, you may have seen it going around online, this Legend of Korra fan film. We reached out to them because Sean and I both are, Sean more with Legend of Korra. I kind of went really hard into Airbender.
I like them both. Don't get me wrong, but Korra was just more recent, and I kept up with that when I was on TV.
The fire is still burning.
Yeah.
So we reached out to them, and we actually had a chance to sit down and watch it, and wow, it was to see some of these characters come to life, like live action with these powers, and just the way they were able to show off the bending. It was great. So
it was really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
So we're just actually going to go ahead and just hop right into it. We're going to give these guys a call real quick, and we're going to talk some Legend of Korra.
Some LOK.
Huh?
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
And we're waiting on the last one to join. Is everyone here?
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Sounds like a good head count there.
Yeah.
So, first off, welcome to the Furious Fancast.
Hey.
Yay!
Yeah.
And first off, we want to go ahead and let you know we are all floored by your production. It was amazing. Just the way these characters just come to life, and to see them just bend. I mean, already I'm enjoying it more than I did a certain someone's project that we don't mention anymore.
I was actually in that other project, by the way. I was a firebender soldier.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was an extra stunts.
Well, I'm sure it didn't bring down your powers any. I'm sure you were still badass.
Yeah, it was nothing bad. It's just because they actually filmed that movie down the street from here, actually 15 minutes away.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because they were trying to actually random fact. They were trying to I guess Philly or Pennsylvania itself. They were trying to bring the whole filmmaking scene to for the city, but for some odd reason the city doesn't want the film industry there, so it doesn't make any sense because they had a studio there. So
That's sad.
yeah. Anyways, moving on. Sorry. Random fact.
We love fun facts. So I guess to start things off, if someone wants to just go ahead and just kind of give us a overview about your project, and I guess wherever you like to start, just let us know.
Intros. We need intros.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll just freeball this. So I'm Joey. I'm the director for our fan film, or Legend of Korra New Beginning fan film. Stephanie is Asami, but she's also our production manager. And I have here is her name is Angela. She's actually Korra, but she's our intern. So say hi, intern.
Hi guys.
Hey, intern.
Thanks.
And we have another actor here. His name is Tin. He's actually one of the villagers. But you say hi.
Hello.
There's no camera. I don't know. No, but yeah, and so that's who we are. We're not the full team here, but But yeah, so anyways, the project. What would you guys like to hear about the project? Actually, I'm kind of lost. Just talk about it.
Yeah, what would you like people to know? Where did it start? Where did the idea begin? Where's the seed that was planted to kind of bring this project to life?
Well, actually, okay. The thing is, I guess last year, probably the beginning of last year, honestly, I kind of had this idea of wanting to do a Legend of Korra thing or like an Avatar thing, but just not having the right particular like actors or actresses that could possibly do like the vision that I had in mind. And like since it's a fan project, so I know a lot of people are always gonna be on the fence of either side of it, I guess, really. But I mean, basically our film is a very action packed film. It's very kung fu-y, I guess you might say, right? So since I think that's what like there's bending in there, but like we kind of put more of like the emphasis of like these characters that actually could fight and stuff. So the idea what I wanted to do, it was like when I met Stephanie here last year, and like basically oh my god, I have to call you Angela, huh? Like I have to. Sorry, intern.
too.
Angela. I think it fits because like from one, it's like they're martial artists and they're actually good and they could actually do my choreography, and I do a very Hong Kong style choreography. If you guys ever watched our channel on YouTube, and and the thing is too, like Korra is supposed to be a she's a strong individual, right? But like even when they were like describing her appearance on like the official site stuff, that she's supposed to like look like like an MMA fighter. She's not built like a typical like heroine where it's like she's like super sexy supermodel. Like she's a strong fighter, right?
Ronda Rousey, early 2016.
Yeah. So the thing is, like Angela here, she actually is training to be a fighter, and she's trying to go, I guess, fight soon or something like that.
Yeah, that was going to be one of my questions: is if any of you guys actually had any training in any of these martial arts?
Yeah.
And you just answered it.
So basically, I mean, all of us have, most of us on the group actually have a very deep background in martial arts. Like I've been, I do Shaolin Kung Fu and karate for, I don't know, like 28 years or something. And
that's awesome.
Like I kind of grew up in the temple. and Steph here, she does Taekwondo for like 15 years.
It's like 16 years. I used to compete like internationally and nationally, so it's a little
nice.
bit.
Yeah. So yeah, I used to compete in Kung Fu and karate too. Like actually one of our stuntmen that was in the short, he's actually a Golden Glove New York champion. His name is G. So he's boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu. Like I said, Angela here is also like MMA, Muay Thai, judo. So and one of the wine bender, I guess I wanted to say, like in our short, like he used to be my student when he was a kid. So he does like karate and taekwondo and a little bit of kung fu. So our channel really did kind of, so that the whole idea of making this movie was actually more of a kung fu feel than it is with anything else. But we did try, we did put on a story that like actually would fit to the storyline. So basically that was like really what I wanted to do. Just like after I met everybody and I just kind of something clicked in my head. I was like, oh my god, you look like Asami. Oh my god, you would look like Korra. So we just kind of pieced it together and just kind of made it work. Right? So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
And if anything too, like with the story, if I guess it's really it's very like almost generic to like the actual storyline, because I took the typical idea of a hero short, right? Like a hero, like a hero's journey, and I kind of, there's a couple of episodes from season 1 that I kind of took the ideas off of, like basically when Korra went into Republic City and she met like the triads for the first time. It was kind of like I kind of played along with the same script that Nickelodeon already had, because I didn't want to, make up a story that Korra wouldn't really be in, So
yeah, I did notice that. Yeah, with the triads.
Yeah, so it's basically the 3rd episode technically,
yeah.
With like extra stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that's really pretty much it. And then we found a place to film it. It's like typically try to make something a little more I guess not Republic City, but more like the outskirts, because obviously when it comes to like budget, like we're like it's a fan film and we had no budget to do it, and like even though we spent the money to like just get at least costumes and everything, but like overall we probably spent less than like I don't know, like $500 on it or something.
So costumes look great.
Yeah.
They were on point.
I don't know where Mom found Stephanie found it, but yeah.
I think eBay. Honestly, I think most of our costumes came off of like eBay or Amazon, just all online, and luckily they just like kind of fit us.
But then I think adding that too is like the fact that it's after the series, obviously, because of a particular story element that you guys see that I'm pretty sure everybody wants to see. But yeah, so we are trying to say that it happened after like everything. I mean, I'm sure the thing that I would think of that people might get mad is like, oh, they didn't incorporate the whole idea of like spirits and humans like living together after book 4. But I'm like, oh man, I don't know how to. My special effects is very limited, so
yeah.
Yeah, that's really so far. I mean, kind of we're hoping that people would appreciate it for what it is, because it really it's all heart, not a lot of money, but it's obviously like because we love the Avatar. Like this group itself, we actually were watching that whole series like twice before we actually even started writing the script and everything.
Now, who's the biggest fan out of you guys? Can you pinpoint anyone?
I guess me.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that because I really like the first. I mean, honestly, I really loved the first one over Korra. But obviously, when they made the first movie, and obviously, it's just that like I don't want to bring it back to that whole idea, but like I guess maybe like the casting was a little different than I expected, and especially like now for Korra, like Korra is like an Inuit, right? Well, I guess she would be like our real world.
Yeah.
So and like since Angela here, she's pretty muscular and like dark skinned, and like I thought we could possibly like pull that off, and
you did.
yeah, and because I would see people like post stuff like online, like like they were like my casting for who Asami Sato is, and it's like some I don't know, some white girl, and I'm like, her name is Asami Sato, dude. Like, like
Yeah.
something like that. I guess I thought that maybe I'm sure that not everyone's going to appreciate it, but like this is the best that we could do with what we have. But I'm really proud of what we've done, and I will I'll put my foot down and like stand up for our project, because I think it's really great.
I appreciate it. I thought you guys again did fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people that are definitely gonna enjoy it. Now, do you have a future, like maybe what's next? Like where would you like to like what's your overall, I guess, idea of what you want to accomplish with releasing this this fan film?
Steph, you want to answer that? I don't want to keep talking.
What? No, you're doing great though.
No, but like I don't want to be the only. I'm pretty sure when people watch this thing, I'm pretty sure they want you and Angela to talk. I'm sorry, okay?
This is the most I've heard my name, just so you know.
I called it my name. It's off an intern, so I don't. But yeah, like, Mom.
Well, there are ideas for like probably another video, but right now we're just kind of continuing on with like our usual schedule, which is like sketches, shorts, web series, vlogs, just our usual content. The only difference is that like we're trying to just like increase the production value. Like we just released a Patreon, so hopefully we'll get some support with that. That way it'll help us with like budgeting and improving what we need. And yeah, it's like the goal is just to get better.
Yeah, because like I mean this whole production that we did, it literally took like probably. I mean, overall it probably took like a month and a half, but like our shoot days was like 5 days, and like post production was like 4 days. So.
Yeah, it was like about a month. I want to say like a month of like pre-planning, and then it was about a month of actually like shooting and editing. But yeah, we like broke it up just so we could be able to like film everything. So.
During filming? What was one of the anything rise up that made it difficult for filming, or was it pretty much smooth sailing?
The
cold. Honestly, the cold was like, it was really, really hard to move in the cold. And another issue is that like, because we shot in November, right?
Yeah.
We shot in November. So because of that, like the weather was like quickly changing. So what had trees and like leaves and color started to die. So as like we went from like shoot to shoot, it like everything started dying and like it was really hard to keep with like continuity. But that's kind of like the problem when we have like a limited and like small crew, and it's just it's a small indie short fan film. Like there's only so much that we can do. But it would probably be the cold and the fact that the weather was changing pretty rapidly.
Yeah, the cold hurt.
Those hot hands saved our lives, just say.
Yeah, I was about to say I watched. I think it was Stephanie. Is it Steph or Stephanie?
It could be Steph, Stephanie.
Either.
Like the guys call me mom, so it doesn't really matter at this point.
You had a behind the scenes I watched and I y'all look cold.
Oh God.
Yeah,
like it's just a lot of like video coloring to make it look like it's sunny, but it's cold fuck, dude.
Yeah. Nobody knew how cold it was, and it was just like it's really hard. And like my vlog, it didn't really show how cold it was.
Y'all pulled it off.
Basically, yeah. Like I mean, let's see, because like I do for that one question you said before, like our future plans. I mean, I do want to be able to see if we could at least get like say Nickelodeon and see it, or maybe some of the creators, because it's a thank you for making such a wonderful like universe and like characters and stuff, because I really love the first Avatar, and Korra was kind of because it feels like it broke up like certain things from the first Avatar because like I guess I don't know if I'm the only one that really cares for this because I'm like really deep into it. It's like in the first Avatar you learn how to bend because of martial arts, but like in like Legend of Korra it's like bloodline, like it didn't make like like it's not, you don't do I don't know like kung fu anymore to like earthbend. It's just that your mom is an earthbender and your dad's a firebender, so you can lava bend. And I'm like, what the hell, like
I thought it was cool that they added those kind of the bendings bending. But I'm with you. I enjoyed the Last Airbender more so than I did Korra.
Yeah, like because like I get the concept of like like modernizing like martial arts and stuff in the sense of like that world, right? Like so when in the first Avatar you would have these people doing like Hungar to do like earthbending, but next thing you know Korra's doing Muay Thai and she's like competing in like some underground ring and she's still earthbending. So in that sense it's like okay, so basically maybe in that universe they're saying that it's as long as you have like some sort of like martial art acuity, like you could kind of bend in itself. But then again, I don't know. It's just kind of seeing like the pro bending scene when everybody's like basically doing like straight up boxing and Muay Thai and everybody's bending their elements, which is just kind of weird to me. That's probably like a very martial artsy geeky like vision of Korra. Okay, I should stop. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's nice to hear from a different perspective like yours with your background. As to someone like me just that watches it, but it's good. You're good.
Thank you. Yeah, like that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, so I do have like contacts in Viacom, and they were saying that like Nickelodeon does actually want to like reach out to their fan base to like kind of connect more, but I don't know where that might go. So I might just ask the guys like, hey, I finished the thing. Here's the link. Think you can get like maybe I don't know, get some eyes on this from the creators and see what they think.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see it be picked up in some way to where every week or every other week or something, or some sort of schedule where we get like a new episode, because it'd be cool to kind of have this live action storyline go off, and just because there's a lot of YouTube series being created now for YouTube Red and stuff, and it'd be great to see some fan made content for Legend of Korra be picked up to where you have like this whole series now to where we get to each week go on this 10-minute adventure and see how badass she really is.
I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, that's really wishful thinking. That's not, like that's actually really asking Nickelodeon to like
It
give
is.
like
But we enjoyed it, and we just want to let you know how much we enjoyed it and how much we would like to continue enjoying it.
Thank you so much. I mean, really, really appreciate it because like it really was like a simple idea, but like I kind of egged them on. I think it was like for a while, I was like, hey, we should do this. They're like, no, let's not do it yet. Like, oh. Then like 3 days later, hey, we should do this, and it like went on for like 8 months until like they finally said yes. So I actually like filmed this thing, and I already wrote it out, already planned it. I think it's just like we got lucky with the people that we have. It might not be the best casting, but as a fan tribute, like hopefully people would enjoy what we have. Didn't want to overshoot anything that we wouldn't be able to provide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for the input, intern.
So, real quick, going around the entire circle, if you could bend any element, what would it be and why? Take time. Take time if you need a minute.
Oh, dude, I'm an earthbender. I made my character in the short what I really wanted to be, dude. Earthbending, man. That's like badass.
And a chi blocker.
Yeah, and a chi blocker too. See, I'm OP.
Yeah.
It makes
I say waterbending definitely. It's OP too for the bloodbending stuff. I mean, I know it's only for full moon, but I mean like water's everywhere.
Or you could be like whatever his name was, like Barrett or not Barrett. What's his name?
Wait.
The
Yeah, I know you're talking
the bloodbender that could like bloodbend at any time.
I can't remember his name either.
Yeah, I can't. Wait, her dad's name is Unalak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, her dad's.
His brother, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Earth. You could have Earth anywhere, but you could.
But you can have water anywhere too. Like
It's all about location. Where are you gonna make home base?
Yeah, good tremor sense. I could find you guys. That's like a personal self.
Okay. I think I want to do airbending because like I want to fly.
See,
But
I'm right there with
too.
you.
I just want to fly.
There's
That's
like
pretty much it.
like 90% water in the whole earth or something like that. Something
Like 70 something.
70 something.
Oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna get into an argument now.
Breathe underwater.
Jeez.
Why would I be? See, but that's the thing though. Why would I be underwater? I just have like an Earth skateboard and skate that shit over the water.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
you could breathe underwater though, if you're a waterbender.
Ice skateboard too. Look at that.
I can make a bridge.
I can make an ice bridge.
See, the question was, what would you bend and why?
We're battling here.
Like, you guys are literally competing against each other constantly. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure someone had a war to fight to prevent certain things like this from happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Like fire seems so useless. And like inefficient, like like just the utility that you use with every other element but fire, like you know what I mean? I think they do some stuff. They use.
Well, then again, like there are like certain things like if you're able to firebend, like you can cook anything at any time. Like
You can
I'm
stay warm,
hungry
too.
all the time.
I could take
you can stay
rocks
warm.
that I earth bend together and smash them to make sparks. What up? What
Oh
up?
my god.
He's got a point.
Anyways,
I have thought about
question.
million times, guys. How much I love Avatar, dude.
Yeah.
Oh crap, dude! If I could metal bend,
I can still cut.
Ooh.
no, you can't.
Yes, I can.
With high pressure.
Yeah.
God.
Like, wait, hold on. Wait.
The ice.
But what's the science behind that?
thing.
No, I'm sorry. Like, do you just propel like molecular propulsion, like water? So you cut through my metal.
Yeah.
Whatever. My earth powers. Stab everyone here.
That's. I'm trying to think of an answer, and I don't know now. You've all made good points.
I can make like earth mech. Like it's just it's a golem,
I get that.
but I'm inside it, and I'm controlling it.
Doesn't Aang, like in the first in the Avatar, he makes like a freaking fish water thing?
But isn't that like a spirit though? That's not like.
Well, yeah, but it's still water bending. It's still water.
That was the moon spirit.
But
Yeah, that's a
still-
spirit bending.
But it's still made out of water.
But see, no. See,
Oh.
that's like the only thing that Avatar can do. The spirit bend.
Correct.
Okay, well, you're.
Well, you would just have to be the Avatar in order to do that. Well, then again, you are, but whatever.
I feel like my Earth mech idea.
Okay, fine. Joey,
Sorry.
you win with your whole Earth
Of course I
bending.
win. I thought about this. You guys have never got this deep on the rabbit. Sat here by myself, just like thinking, like, oh man, why would I want to be an Earthbender? Oh, I could make an Earth mech. Anyways, moving on. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I love Avatar, man. You guys don't know, dude.
Yeah, it was good. I got in. I when Netflix was coming around and they put Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix. That's when I caught it. I didn't watch it when it was on TV. I thought it was lame. I know.
No,
But
actually,
I went back.
Same here. I didn't actually see it until like probably like a year or two later, and I was like, holy crap, this is actually like really good, like story wise and how it was written. Even that,
Yeah.
I thought it was like, wow, like this is on Nickelodeon. Like, it made me
Right.
actually like look at other like I guess I was biased with like American cartoons, but then I started like really looking into like other American cartoons because of Avatar. Like, was it like Gravity Falls? That's an amazing like. Is that Nickelodeon?
No,
No, that's
it's Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, but like I said, American like animation. I don't know why. Like I started watching stuff again because of Avatar, and I thought like
Yeah,
I think I
there was
did
a
too.
lot. There was
Yeah.
a lot of complexity to Avatar, and then with Legend of Korra, there was just a lot to it. It wasn't, because you get a lot of animated shows, and it's very basic with the animation. Like you may have one or two crazy, scenarios where there's a lot of animation going on, but with Avatar and Korra, there's all this bending going on. So there's always really amazing, beautiful visuals happening in those shows, and like you said, it definitely it stepped up, Nickelodeon's game a bit. Definitely.
I mean, I think because like I think what surprised me too with the first Avatar was like when they killed like Combustion Man. Like I did not expect somebody to
No.
die like in that show. Like
Well, at least on a Nickelodeon show.
yeah, the Nickelodeon show. It was like
Yeah. What was it?
yeah, like they blocked like because he could shoot. I don't know.
Yeah.
You remember it?
Yeah.
And he blew off his like you didn't see it, but they implied it. I'm like, holy crap, they killed somebody on a Nickelodeon show.
On a Nickelodeon show, yeah.
Yeah, because even like Legend of Korra, like the second one, like they start like they suffocated like the Earth Queen. They like exploded like Combustion Girl's face. They like
Oh man, yeah.
like there's so many people that died in like Legend of Korra.
That's why they moved it to the internet.
Yeah, but for the people that I thought would die, didn't die. Like like the Enter the Void monk guy that was fighting Korra. Instead, he got in prison, but he like killed like 3 people in the show. Like it's crazy. So I thought I don't know. Like I just think that they were moving forward with the story. It's something that like was I guess never seen before in Nickelodeon. But I guess moving on with the times like deeper storylines and much richer characters. And I think ultimately I did like Korra because of the characters. But yeah, like just like I guess I just felt lacking because I was already hooked on the adventure that the grand scale that the first Avatar had, and like Korra was more interpersonal than it was like the like the grand scheme of the world of being taken over with spirits and whatever. So yeah, I guess that's just me, I guess.
No, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Loves.
Cool, yeah, Steph.
Alright.
Your
Well, we pretty much discussed and went over what we were wanting to talk to you guys about. We just wanted to talk about the project as as a whole, and everyone's involvement and things like that. Is there any we still have some time if you want. We if there's anything last minute that y'all want to add or talk about or promote coming up.
Hey, go ahead, Mom. Do it. I'm done. Sorry.
What? You're doing a great job, though.
Oh.
Okay. Well, anyways, so as you guys know, well, I'm not sure when this video will be coming out, but the Legend of Korra, the actual video, will be coming out on January 5th. And our content, we will be releasing what we will call Whatever Wednesdays, which is just like our long form content, kind of more like a podcast and like gaming where we just kind of hang out. So that will be released every Wednesday. And on Thursday, we will have like our usual like shorts and like web series and our like original content on like that day. And Fridays are like my Hey Fan Fridays. So with all that, like that's just gonna be every week. And this year we're trying to tackle more because last year we tried to release content Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but we weren't as consistent. But this year we're trying to make sure that we have content for all of our fans. And it's kind of a thing where it's like, even though we're a small YouTube channel, we kind of want to like run kind of like a little mini production company kind of thing. So that's why a lot of our larger projects like Korra, we actually have like the trailer or like the teasers and like our actually like our poster, which has been pretty popular on Facebook. So yeah, have you guys seen that?
I have not, I don't think.
Oh yeah, like our poster, we like released it I think like a week or two ago. But yeah, it's kind of funny because on our Facebook, when you look at it, people either confuse it with like, oh my gosh, is this like a legitimate like movie? So people are like, oh my god, please no, can we not have so and so like do this again?
Yeah.
But then it's just like, hey, is this a fan film?
Yeah, I'm actually I have it pulled up right here. Yeah, it's good quality. Like I definitely can see people getting mistaken, thinking it's it being of a higher scale quality. Because I mean it's badass. I mean, are y'all okay?
Well,
if we share that on the page.
But yeah, so hopefully, maybe after this film comes out, people can see that it's like it's a fan film, and the special effects aren't like super high end. I think it's good enough.
Yeah, y'all did good. It passes.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The worst is like water effects. Like what? I'm looking at this like, oh man, why did I want to do this short? Like I didn't. Well, just jump
Wait,
right.
actually, I'm kind of curious. Like, what were your favorite parts of the short?
The choreography, y'all's fight scenes were on point. That was probably mine.
Yeah.
I believed every hit, every kick. You guys did good.
Well, actually, I have a question about that, right? So, because obviously, like our channel is very like action comedy, and obviously my choreography is very much more akin to like Hong Kong style old school choreography. Do you still think that's something that people would want to see now?
I think with the Korra, yes. I mean, I'm always action to me is one of my favorite. What's the word I'm looking for? Genre. There you go. I watch it.
Because like when I was like researching, like I was watching the show again and everything, like there isn't, if at all, a lot of fight scenes where they actually do hand to hand. If you guys never noticed that, they all of their fights are all long range bending, and that's maybe like dodge here or there because of like. So like I was like looking, I was like, oh my god, there's no choreography and I mean like there is obviously it's all like bending. They're still doing. It's just like they're doing their martial arts from far away. But
that's one thing that I actually enjoyed because it shows it's a different side of it. Because not only are we seeing a live action version of this world that we've of these characters, but we're seeing a different fighting style that we haven't seen. That that these people have to use this fighting style. Yeah. It's just they didn't show it that much in the show. But that's just because they had a particular, goal that they were trying to achieve with their visuals because, they've only got a certain amount of time and they're just like with y'all. You had a budget, you had a timeline, you had a particular, y'all have your training and you wanted to showcase your training. And to be able to showcase your training by using this world that you're fans of, I mean, that's why I enjoyed it. And that's why I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it because it's I don't know if y'all were Star Wars fans, but it's like Episode 7. It's a new take on something we love.
Well,
Oh wow, thank you.
thank you very much. No, really, really appreciate it because we really did work hard today. It really did come from the heart. And even though I am like probably the biggest like fan here, but you know, we still did all of we did our due diligence when it comes to trying to give a tribute and you know portray Korra in the best light that we could, or with the skill sets that we have. So it's really
Y'all definitely succeeded, and like
Y'all did.
and me and one of the other hosts, he's not actually on the show tonight. Sherlock Colvin. Me and him, we actually went to film school together. So we actually were watching it not only as fans of Legend of Korra and Avatar, but just from young filmmakers and seeing all the work that y'all put into it, knowing what you had to put into to make this come to life. We have a whole different appreciation for it because, like you're saying, with shooting in the cold, I've shot in the cold, and
yeah.
not only just being able to act and get into character in the cold, but all of your gear has to be working in the cold.
Yeah,
So,
oh my god, like the gimbal like shut down a few times.
Yeah, so there's all those
like,
things.
Why is it's just so cold? Like, the battery, like the cold, just like basically, you know, like the weather itself and not having a team, definitely not being able to control, you know, lighting and stuff, and you know, because for people they don't realize that it's a lot easier to shoot on a overcast day because you can play around with the colors better.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we live in Jersey and it's like I don't know, it's like it rains 70% of the time, and here, so it's like, you know, one day it's like, oh, okay, it's like, you know, nice and sunny. Then like 3 hours later it's raining, and we're like, okay, you know, because we actually filmed like our promo shots. It was about to like hurricane.
Oh, wow.
Like it was really really windy. It was like about raining, but
Actually,
yeah,
I think it like started snowing and then it started raining actually that day.
so, but like thank you for what you said too. But yeah, because like you know, it's we tried not to be lazy in our filmmaking. You know, obviously since it's a low budget, and even though I guess it's like, you know, with the digital age, with all of these digital filmmakers now, we have much more freedom than like say when Sam Raimi did it.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously now we have all these equipment, like we have a gimbal. I mean, a gimbal that costs less than $1,000. Like,
Right.
That's crazy, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, we already have that technology already, and you know, just being able to have like just a machine that could like edit everything, and it's just you know, you piece it all together, and, you know, obviously with enough hard work and a lot of movies and a lot of preparation, you know, like pre-production and planning and everything, like you could make something like this that, you know, we could be proud of. It's, you know, obviously not the best, and like there's a lot of technical like parts there that obviously could be better, you know, given the time and money or whatever. But as of now, as a YouTube group, like, you know, this is something that we want to like stay with, like, you know, the idea of like we don't ever want to go Hollywood in a sense, like we want to get better, but in terms of like, you know, something that people would like expect of like, you know, like of a YouTube group, you know, like we'll do the best as we can that we have, but never go Hollywood on anyone, you know. That's the idea.
Doing what you can with what you got.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, and I mean, it shows that y'all are definitely doing a great job, and I mean, I'm gonna continue following y'all's channel from here on out, because the Legend of Korra project is kind of what drew my attention to your channel. But we're definitely gonna keep a close eye on what all y'all are gonna be working on in the future, and if you ever have anything that y'all work on, or y'all decide y'all want to y'all gonna do an episode 2 or anything like that, we'd love to have you back on the show, and we can talk about that, and or anything else you've got coming up.
Well, I mean, yeah, basically. So, because we have, you know, we are working on a few things, and hopefully, if like luck shines on us, we probably would have a very big project this year that we would love to share with you guys.
We'd love to have you.
Yeah. Now, real quick, where can our listeners, where do they go to find you guys? Obviously YouTube, but
Mom?
Oh, okay. So you guys can follow us on our YouTube channel, Art School Dropouts. You guys can follow us on our Facebook. It's also the same, and Instagram and Twitter. So just Art School Dropouts or ASDO Clubrel. And if anybody would like to collaborate on the East Coast, that would be awesome too. Definitely reach out for us because we always want to look for opportunities to collaborate with other people. And yeah, it's just pretty much.
You're just make more good work.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, Art School Dropouts. There's an S at the end.
Yes.
A lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people just
more than one.
Dropout. Yeah, there's 6 of us. So Dropouts.
We'll make sure to we'll tag all
that's the best name.
We'll tag all the appropriate links when we once we upload this. We'll make sure we tag all y'all's pages and everything so that way everyone can check everything out.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, well, it was great having y'all on. Hope y'all have a good year.
Thank you guys
too.
for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us on.
Thank you.
All right, you there, Steve?
I am still here. Yes.
Awesome. Well, that was very informative, and I enjoyed it. We got a lot more out of that than I expected. That was cool that one of them actually was on the live action version that's already been made, the actual Hollywood production. Even though we don't really like that one that much, but it's cool.
I have not seen that. I heard you talking. I'm like, what are they talking about? I missed out on that one.
M. Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought y'all were talking about something else.
No. Yeah. That's cool though that one of them was an extra in that.
I have seen that one.
Yeah, see, it's good that you pushed it out of your memory though. That's good training.
Right.
You must teach me your ways, sir.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Well, so that's pretty much gonna wrap up this episode. We just wanted to talk to those guys and get them to share about their project that they're working on. Hopefully we get some more episodes in the future because from what we've seen, we won't spoil anything, but it could definitely lead on to other adventures. So
yes, yeah,
it'll be definitely it'd be great to see that. Anything else you want to add?
I'm good. They did really good. One of the best live actions I've seen. Again, if we're comparing it to the other one, I actually enjoyed this one more.
Right, and then a budget on what was it, $500? So
yeah. Oh wow.
So yeah, so we'll be sharing that on the page. So be on the lookout for that. But until next time, I'm the other Luke.
I'm the other host.
And we'll see you next time. Stay bendy, my friends.